Hey everyone, I just making a couple of different kinds of chicken and I figured I would go live with it and answer any questions, random talk, the usual. I got my chicken cutlets here and as I mentioned, I like these because they're thin. So I will be putting those in here and those will cook up quite nicely. Get that chicken out of the way. I'm preheating the Breville, and we will also at some point preheat the GoWISE. I will probably end up making fries here, so you know, we'll have quite a bit going on all at once. All right, so I'm going to put, again, these are nice thin slices. These are good also for, I like them because they cook fast, but these are also great if you're making like chicken cordon bleu. They're thin enough, you can roll that all up in there. And I'm going to dunk all the chicken in there now because I don't want to dirty another plate, and I'm going to use this plate here for my breadcrumbs. Get that quick wipe down. And throw some breadcrumbs in there now. Okay. One thing about, that's the wrong tray. I grabbed the wrong tray. I'll have to grab the right one in a second. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. The tray I need is buried. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Here we go. I'm really gonna like this tray that came with the Breville. You gotta be careful. You can't use foods that are too drippy because you don't want it landing on the heating elements. But let's see. Might have a little bit too much breadcrumbs here, but I thought about it. I had some of my breadcrumb mix in the freezer. If I had taken it out, I could have done that instead. But that's all right. It was from the last time I did it. I tried to save it because I made a little too much. And I figured, what the hell, I'll try freezing it. That way there's less waste. I only needed one egg, so I cracked one egg, added just a little bit of salt in there. Again, I'm trying to be more conscious of some of the people are asking me to post more details in the video, so I am doing that. And this is just my regular 4C. I always used to get Presto, but BJ's and Costco stopped carrying it for some reason. And what I found, well, what I was told is, and it's right, is the Presto breadcrumbs are much finer. These from 4C are thicker, and you can also smell the Parmesan. And I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it comes with part of this Parmesan cheese there. So I was like, that's cool. That's cool. I like Parm cheese. I could have added some Parm cheese to this mixture too if I wanted to, but since it already has dried out Parm cheese, probably okay. I love cheese, but it does not love me. Okay. One more to go. Mr. Kraska, how are you, buddy? You're all over the place today. Mr. Kraska is a great supporter of my channel. He was here earlier, then I bumped into him on another channel, and here he is again. So I appreciate that. This is one of those times I need a third air fryer, because I'm not going to be able to fit the wings on here. Put that right there. breadcrumbs, unfortunately. Get those out of the way. Rinse off my hands. Once again, I did a bad thing preheating the Breville, and I forgot to pull out the top rack. So I'm going to do a little scramble here to make room to pull that out and find a spot where it can sit. So I'm going to pull this forward. You can see the wonderful mess that makes. Pull out the grate. And stick that over here for now. And I always put olive oil on top. I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to drizzle it on. Hopefully without making a mess. This is how I usually do it when I do it in a baking pan. Is I'll just drizzle on top. Back in the day, we used to, instead of just pamming the tray, we would actually put oil up, not high, but high enough in the pan, and so it would bake and kind of fry at the same time. The oil wasn't high enough to submerge. It was just a good amount of oil in the pan. So we got that covered up. Let's get this chicken out of the way. And over here you will see that if I missed a comment, I had to move my tablet, so apologize about that. I'm going to stick this in here, and I'm going to set my timer for 7 minutes, I think. Get this bowl out of here. Now we will start to prep the wings. Made wings earlier today, but I like them, so guess what? I'm making more. I need a plate to put the wings on, so we will do this. Should have separated the packages, but I did not. Okay. So here. And I'm gonna rinse out the chicken. I'm sure you don't need to see that, but I'm gonna show you anyway. These packages have 4 to 5 wings in them. At lunchtime there was only 4. So these wings are actually pretty small, so this was a kind of a chintzier package. Normally I get these big packs from BJ's. There's 6 packages of wings with as many as 5 each for 30, but again, they chinsed out, so instead of getting my 30 wings, this time I'm only getting 24. Not at the end of the world because you're paying by the weight, but sometimes when you're hungry, you're hungry. And I also said, I know I said in the past, I would try to prepare the food more going forward, so that there was less downtime making the videos. However, I decided very, very last second this time around that I would pop the video on. Place this over here and camera down. Mr. Kraska, alright, see your screen. Did you hear? Did I hear you say you can eat cheese at 64? Yeah, you know, hey Janet, hey Kirby. Want some chicken dinner tomorrow? Yeah. Chicken again, 2 types of chicken. So yeah, Mr. Krasker, I became somewhat intolerant to, you know, lactose intolerant, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. Something like grated cheese, that will kill me. Not kill me, you know what I mean. But like I can have mozzarella cheese, no problem. It just, I don't know if it's like better sometimes than others or what the case is, but it is what it is, right? These scissors are awesome. they supposedly come apart so you can clean them and tighten them or whatever, but I have yet to figure that one out. I've spent like 5 minutes on it one day, and the website doesn't have any information, so I'm thinking it was probably a typo, because I could not figure out, try to pull those little black center caps off and everything, but not a big deal. I wash them by hand. They sometimes feel like they're loosening up a little bit, that's why I want to tighten them up, but Kirby, at some point, I know we talked about this, but man, time gets away from me. We have to do that air fryer challenge piece. Looking forward to that. I just time has been so tight. All right, I'm debating. Well, that one's kind of big. Maybe I'll cut that one down. Holy cow. That's one tough bird. Okay. Good to know, Mr. Krasker. I thought I did that, but I will tie either during a dead spot during the video or afterwards. Yeah, I remember the old school scissors. You had to open up all the way, and there was like a, I don't want to call it a hinge, but for lack of a better word, that's kind of the way it worked. That's old school. I'm thinking my father's old scissors and stuff. My father is a tailor. He's also, I say jeweler, but he fixes clocks. I used to sit at the top of the stairway from the basement, and I used to stare right over him, working on when he used to make clothing patterns for Boston companies and stuff like that. So if you're from the US and you bought clothes from Boston back in the day, there's a good chance my father made the patterns for those clothes. Okay, I think that's it. Grab the first bowl I can. Yeah, I saw that, Kirby. You gonna try doing that breakfast on the grill? I know that might be a tall order for a hot morning or something, or a steamy morning out there. For me, the grill just doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, a charcoal grill, I should say. All right. Let's see. I'm not gonna mustard these up because my daughter will probably have some. So I am going to do the salt, pepper, garlic powder. Maybe I'll throw some onion powder on there. We'll see. I had someone make a comment on one of my chicken videos about I shouldn't be using oil with an air fryer. And I politely explained that all the air fryers say little or no oil. He pointed me to a old YouTube video about not using oil. But as people know who use air fryers, you bread or flour, you have to use oil, spritz oil on top, or something to that effect. I don't know why, but I feel like putting some paprika on there for color. Mostly for color. Ooh, someone's not gonna like me. Alright, my buzz is going off, so let me take a quick look at the chicken. See if it needs to be flipped. It could use another minute, so let me start that for a minute. And, hey Tina, thanks for joining. Making chicken wings, and oh, I forgot one thing. Here I was talking about oil, and I forgot to put it on. That's about 2 or 3 tablespoons there. Normally I put a lot more oil on because it's easier to stir it up, and it goes to waste because it sinks down to the bottom of the bowl, but It is what it is. All right, here we go. That looks good. I'm gonna put this chicken aside somewhere. Is this cold enough to touch? Yeah. All right, let's get that out of the way. That means I can set it in the sink, and I can clean up a little of this mess here. You can do anything you want, as long as it's chicken. I'll grab the little vacuum later. All right, let's pull out this tray. Here we go. These shrunk up quite a bit after they went in there. Yeah, Tina, and I've said it several times, is chicken wings is one of those things. Chicken wings and fries, the air fryer does, for lack of a better word, best. Don't get me wrong, they're good on the grill, but I'm going to spray this with this here. But they come out awesome in the air fryer. Tina, I don't recall you being on one of these before, so I don't know what you have, where you're from. Those are usually some questions I ask, so I apologize if you have been here and I just don't recall. Okay, I need to wipe this down enough to get out my cutting board. You mean like a big convection oven, like this big KitchenAid I have, or are you talking about like a toaster-sized convection oven? I mean, pizza, I don't know if I would want to do pizza in a convection oven. I mean, the tried and true method, you see people cook pizza in, you know, in those 900-degree ovens. A buddy of mine owns a place in Waltham. It's called Charcoal Guido's, and they do that. They use sorry, I'm lost for words here. They use one of those 900-degree ovens. You could cook a pizza in like 90 seconds or something like that. I don't know if I would want to use a convection oven for a pizza, to be honest with you. But your kettle there, I believe your Weber kettle has a pizza attachment of some sort, if I'm not mistaken. You can get like this hood that goes over it that makes it into one of those. Similar idea, not the same thing obviously, but man, am I messing up dishes today. Ever since I sharpened this knife, works awesome. Now let's hope I don't do anything stupid. Let's see, maybe I'll make a combination of thick. I got new kitchen toy cut in. I mentioned it at lunchtime. Very excited to see that. These are the last of the potatoes from a batch I bought last week, so there might be some brown spots there. Not a big deal. Ah, there we go. I did buy new potatoes too, but I'm not going to throw away the old ones. And that one just a little bit. So, all right. I should probably compost those or leave it out. I know animals do not like potatoes. I've put them out for them before, but they're like, nah, give me something else. Give me some chicken. Give me some popcorn. Give me some carrots. I should have cut these at the shoestring size. Those come out awesome. They cook really quick and they get more flavor per square inch because they're so thin and they're so covered everywhere. But oh well. I haven't made homemade fries in what, a week now? I think it's 2 weeks. So, I know someone's gonna say something. I am not gonna soak these in water. There is just simply not enough time for that. I know some people get angry about that, but sorry, I am not going to do it. Not today. If I did some prep here, maybe, but this was last second. My wife mentioned making some potatoes, so I said, all right, I'll make some potatoes. You sorry, I missed a few messages here. You have a Pauladine 8.5. I'll have to look at a link of the Pauladine 8.5. I really like the way this GoWISE works, and the style. You know, that and the Phillips, things like that. The DeLonghi's a little different, and I don't know how comfortable I would be using that like I use this, because even the Breville doesn't cook like the way I want it. All right. Ran out of bowls. Get this out of the way. You know, Tina, I never did for the most part, and then someone kind of complained. I says, yeah, I know. It was when I first got this. I didn't know you were supposed to soak them. I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I didn't do any research. I just cook things the way I always did. And to be honest, I never made handmade fries before I had got the GoWISE. All right, mixing some salt. Actually, I need more than that. Salt. I put salt and pepper on anything. I actually refilled my pink Himalayan salt for the first time the other day from when I first bought these grinders. Wish I bought the battery powered ones. I thought I don't need that, and then one day I was like, I really could have used that. All right. Again, some more granulated garlic, and just because I'm here and I did it this afternoon, I've got some onion powder. And oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. I promise I sneeze the other way. Sorry, I haven't caught up. Yeah, the pizza oven. Greetings. Hey, Mario. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I fell a little bit behind. I never soaked mine. Thanks for joining. Mario, I want to say you're, well, besides you have the same name as me, but I want to say I recently saw you subscribe to my channel, maybe within the last couple of weeks. I could be wrong about that, but I got a notification. I said, oh, there's another me out there. All right, so there we go there. Okay, the flat chicken is going to be, not only that, if you don't, Tina, is if you do not dry them off completely, your fries will not get crispy. And that's my biggest thing, is I don't like to waste time when I'm cooking. I want to put it in and be done. That's why I don't marinate a lot, because, you know, a lot of that stuff you sit in the fridge for a couple hours, and I'm kind of like last minute with everything cooked. So for me, that's not what I like to do. Let's see. Oh, I am going to spin the chicken around. Like, looks like there might be a hot spot in there. Well, on the left side, you're probably not going to be able to see it. I've never had a hot spot there, which is interesting. So I am going to spin this around and cook it for a couple more minutes. And then actually that piece of chicken, to be fair, is a little thicker than the other ones. That could be the other reason. Hey Emerson, hi Mario, you are the best. I'm learning. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. I'm gonna say this is probably the first time I've seen you on, so thank you for joining. Normally I cook the fries. I have a choice here. I can cook the wings in the Breville or in the air fryer. I can't do both because I got fries here too. I think I may put the fries in the Breville because, as we all know, wings are best in the air fryer. So I didn't have time to clean this out from wings earlier, but that's okay. I'm just gonna dump these in here and I'll arrange them. We know we like chicken wings in here. All right. should have preheated the GoWISE a little bit. You see there. $400. You do a small amount of wings, 12 minutes is usually enough. I was having a conversation with this enough, but when I pack it like this, 17 minutes is not unheard of in the air fryer when you pack it like that. All right. Let me do a couple of things. Rinse this spatula here. Or the tongs, I should say, not the spatula. I got a lot of dishes to clean tonight, that's for sure. Give me 1 second while I clean my hands, please. I had my veggies earlier, so I'm not making veggies tonight. Thank you. Sorry, just checking a couple of things here. My phone doesn't want to come out of lock mode. All right, let's take a look at the chicken. You can see it there. I'm gonna pull that out. Yes. That is how I like the chicken. I like that crispness there. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the timer. Apparently, I have good timing here. All right. Tony, 1700 watts for the GoWISE air fryer. I had to double check that. I've heard 1700 and 1800 on the websites. However, someone pointed out it was on the bottom, and I couldn't check that very second because I was actually doing a live video, so I did not want to, obviously I did not want to, there we go. Couldn't flip the air fryer upside down while it was hot and cooking. Take a few pictures there. All right. You know what's the best? This crust here. Now, I'm going to put some of this here. I could dump it, but I'm going to be careful because I don't want any oil dripping down. So whatever oil is in there. Again, I usually cook fries in the air fryer because it's most awesome there. However, I don't have that luxury right now. If there's an air fryer manufacturer out there that wants to send me another one, I'll give you a fair and honest review. Practically begging, right? Okay. Let me put this here. Sorry, I'm trying to, gotta turn up the timer on the Breville. Now the Breville's a good machine. Do not get me wrong, so don't get offended when I'm going to say. The Breville does a lot of things. I don't know if I like it for anything in particular the best. Because I bought it to replace a toaster oven and give me another place to sort of air fry in general. I don't know if you can see me. And like I said, it's probably going to offend some people. It's an expensive toy for me for the kitchen. Looking back, what would I have done? I may have still bought it. However, I just like the air fryer so much better. I use the Breville because it can cook. I cannot cook this in the GoWISE USA. You can't do it. I would normally cook it in the oven, but the Breville's a smaller package and it gets up the temperature faster, so it does, in that sense, a better job. It's just it's a good small oven, but I don't consider it a true air fryer in that sense, if that makes sense to anyone. Yeah, I did check it into the air fryer community and found you. Well, Mario, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm making sure 2:39 p.m. Kirby. Well, you got that new grill. I hope Choco's on sale at BJ's, so I'm just putting that out in Lowe's for that matter. BJ's has a no-name one there too, you know, like the fancy stuff. We have 13 watching. Let's give some love to our host. Hey, I appreciate that. Yes, I always forget to say it. I should say constantly, don't forget to hit the like button if you like what you see so far. I wish I could make moderators. For some reason, I don't have that capability. I don't know why. It's a YouTube. I think if I had scheduled this start, you have that capability, but not if you do it on the fly. I also, Kirby, I tried doing the Streamlabs OBS Streamlabs for lunch today. However, it didn't allow me to change any information. So whatever I configured on my PC last time around for the winner of the contest, it took that information and it said winner, winner, chicken dinner. So I decided to, use that for tonight. But I have to pre-configure it on my PC and then use Streamlabs OBS for my phone, because my phone, if you'll notice, you're only getting 480p, even though this is a 1080p camera. I can force Streamlabs to do 1080p. So I'm going to get those bugs worked out, do some testing with it, and go from there. The chicken's ready, Donna, if you guys want some. The chicken cutlets, I should say. I'm going to steal the crispy piece. So I don't know which one I want. Oh, that one looks good. I don't know how much I lost, but the YouTube app crashed. I apologize. I don't know what happened, and you're looking at the wrong end of the camera. Let me fix that. So, if I were left with one thing in the world, it would be wings. Yeah, I'm a chicken person myself, so. I got fries coming up. So I'm not sure how much you may have missed, but this is what I got here for my chicken. Meh. I never bother with a knife. But fries have been in for almost 5 minutes. Chicken wings have been in 7. Let's take a quick peek. There you go. I'm going to leave them in for another minute and cook them. A minute or two. And I've said this before. I prefer my chicken cooked a little more. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I've gotten food poisoning twice from some places because it was undercooked.
No.
I don't want to feel like that again. It is. This was my favorite thing growing up. So yeah, I have to be in the mood for roast. It's not something I say, hey, I'm gonna roast. But in the past when I had it, I ended up making steak and cheese with, thin slices. I put it in the pan with a little oil and made some steak and cheese with it. Let me see the counter. We're down to 11 people, Kurt, because I think my stream went dead and people probably thought I abandoned them. I'm going to turn up the fry temperature to 425. Treat the Breville like an oven, not like an air fryer. So you need the higher temperatures like you would the oven. Okay. There we go. See if I can get you a better angle of that. I gotta go in a clockwise position, otherwise I'm gonna forget what I turned here. I like the color the paprika gives it in general. I mean, I put it more, like I said, for the color, not necessarily the taste. But, it does have taste. fire. Did I turn that? I'm not sure. I used to get a lot more crispy chicken out of this. And I think it's now, back in the day when I used this to cook my lunch when I first got this back last August. So this week will be the anniversary of me getting the air fryer. Maybe I'll do another giveaway, who knows. Maybe a sponsor will say, hey, give this away for us. But I would only cook about 3 drumsticks and some potatoes all at the same time, and it would come out awesome and super crispy. But now I pack this thing to the gills, so. Okay, I'm gonna pop in a couple extra minutes there. And let me see if I missed anything here. Okay, didn't miss anything. Looks like we're still rolling, so that's good. I love beef as well, but it's not, it's cholesterol, so. Speaking of cholesterol, my cholesterol has dropped 25 points since going to the air fryer. Now, for the record, I don't eat fried, well, unless I go to fast food, I don't eat fried food. However, I was buying lunch 4, maybe 5 times a week, and now I cook it most days. Granted, I will have a sandwich, like, sometimes, or I might order a sub, like an Italian. I love an Italian sub, a good Italian sub. But it's been a healthy thing for me. I haven't lost any weight, but I'm gonna finish this off. Flip these. That's the nice thing about the air fryer. You just kind of shake it. Can't really do that with this, although there's burners on the top and bottom. I'm just gonna flip it around here and there. This is where you can tell I did not put enough oil. So now I'm going to have to make a mess to get a little more oil on there, because this grate is passed through, so I'm going to have a big mess on the stove. And I'll have to clean that up next. Alright. But wings and fries, nothing compares in the air fryer. Someone just say hello or something, because I haven't seen any new text drop across. I don't know if I lost the connection or not. Let me see. Looks like there's still people on. Maybe I did lose something here. Oh, all right. Cool. I think there's like a 20-30 second delay for the stream. It's pretty bad. So thank you for still being here. Just trying to figure I clean up a little bit. You can watch the side of my head. Need a better way to clean this. It gets in all those little nooks and crannies in the stove. All right. Fries should be done in a couple of minutes. Wings should be done in a couple of minutes. And we will have a wing smorgasbord. Have I told you how much I hate selector size? Bought it by accident from BJ, so I got like 20 rolls or 12 rolls, whatever it is. I usually take out 2 regular sheets, fold them in half. I'll dry my hands when they're clean, and I put it down. It dries out. When you do that with this, it inevitably tears and juices after it. Hey, John. I'm sorry, John. I don't recall you coming in, so if I missed you, I apologize in any of your comments. If I did not miss you, welcome. Yeah. I'll tell you, if it doesn't, paper towels aren't cheap either. It's like BJ's. It's like what, $25, $30. I wait for the double coupons to get five plus bucks off. That's how I buy it. The fries are looking good. Yeah, take what you want.
Do you have a knife to cut it?
Yeah.
I had one over.
No. Which one do you want? Okay. Selector size has its place. I haven't figured out where yet, but it has its place. The fries are just about there. Let's take a peek at the wings. I don't remember what the time was. There you go. I really need to set up. Sorry, that probably was loud. Really need to set up my lights here because I can't see anything. Beep. I'm sure these are cooked. I'm just going to stick the thermometer in it anyway. I never used one of these till I got my air fryer. Yes, sweetie.
I just came over to say hi.
Oh, hi. You came over to see if the fries were done, didn't you?
No.
Okay, chicken is done. More chicken, I should say. Open here. Let's see. I think we should go to what is it, Bounty, and say, do you really think selector size is a good idea? I say no. If I only cooked half as many as I did here, this would have crisped up quicker and better. That's just the way it is. But by no means are these not crispy and not juicy inside. They are awesome. All right, Kirby, there are your wings. Now, as I always say, and for the newcomers, and if you have questions, always unplug your air fryer after use, especially this style. It will remember the timer if there was any left. And if you accidentally bump that drawer in, it will turn on. And if that thing is on a stove or something that's radiating heat, you're in a lot of trouble. The tablet, I could sit it on top of the air fryer all day long when it's cooking. As soon as you shut it off, that heat rises up and it starts to cook my tablet. So I gotta find a place to put it. So if I miss a comment, I apologize. I'll stick it way over here. Hopefully it'll pop up. Take another picture here of the chicken. I am going to give the chicken a minute or two to rest because it's going to be hot as anything. All right, let's take a look at those fries. I really want it to stay in there longer. They're not crisping up the way I'd hoped. Let's take a look under normal light. They might be good enough. Breville's a mess. I'm gonna have to take it apart and clean it. There we go. Those are not bad. Get a little ketchup out here. Normally I would put these in a bowl, and I should put these in a small bowl, but I think I used all my bowls. I used 4 bowls. My bigger bowls, I should say. Alright. Let's try one. We'll see if I have to stick this back in or not. I need to buy some red potatoes. I love red potatoes. And I cook it like this. They do take longer to cook. But I flavored these as I would the red potatoes. So. Alright. Let's see. Gotta remind myself not to touch this with my hands. I did that once accidentally, not paying attention. Alright. I have to choose the one I want. This one looks awesome. Extra awesome. They all look awesome. Ooh, but this one right here. So this is the one I'm gonna eat for the winglet. There we go. Oh, maybe this one too. So, this is what I got. I could probably do some sauces with these two. Just waiting to see if the camera's in. Looking at my tablet from across the kitchen. Oh, that is hot. I happen to have ketchup on the plate, right? I used to do this as a kid all the time. Breaded drumsticks were my favorite as a kid. And I would when it was too hot to eat, I would break it off with the fork and dunk it into the ketchup. As a kid, everything was ketchup, right? Thanks, John. I hope you got in on the good deal. I think they were going down to 90 bucks at one point for the newer model that I have. Hi.
Hi.
You looking at fries? You want some?
Yeah.
Did you eat your chicken?
What?
Go ahead, grab them.
Let me go get some.
Get your plate.
Let me get.
You want me to grab them for you?
Get your plate.
Give me a second here.
Oh.
Bring it in.
Go get your plate.
You wanted me to just put them there? You can flip them off on hers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she's bringing her plate out. So.
Come on, bring your plate before I eat them all. You should really use 2 hands. There you go. You can start with that. Yeah, this one looks very crispy.
I'll bring you the.
Ooh, need my AC going. I think it's shut off. My eyeglasses already. I may mix these in with some sauce, but I know Janet would say chipotle. No, she hasn't said anything yet. I'm waiting for her to say that. Wings aren't very filling. You have to eat a lot of them. They're so small. It used to be a 10-cent wing night near me. And then they went up to 20 cents. Still a bargain. One more, and then I'll do my closing statement. Awesome. So this again was unexpected, this live stream. So I apologize if I was a little ill prepared, but I did want to. I don't know if you saw the fries. You do now? I need Chipotle, yes. I just saw that now, again. Sorry. But the thin chicken cutlets, awesome in the Breville. There's no question about it. And they'd be awesome in the regular oven as well. The wings, always great in the air fryer. Fries, same thing, but I did the fries in the Breville because I'm running short, a little space here. I think we did pretty good. Thanks for joining me as always. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. YouTube is starting to bring down some of my best videos. They're advertising it less because of you know, their new algorithms and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get those old videos that were famous, the chicken videos, back up, and this will help too. So I appreciate if you can give it a thumbs up if you like it, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. But if you're going to give it a thumbs down, here's the one I ask. Tell me what you didn't like so I can improve. Subscribe if you haven't already. I saw quite a few new subscribers tonight, so that's always great. Did I miss someone? No. Subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified. I have a bunch of people I am subscribed to that I have no notification bell, and I don't always get alerted. So like you saw at Kirby's Fish and Grill, check out his site too, by the way. He does a live Saturday morning thing. Sorry Kirby, I forget what it's called. Put on your fat pants or keep your fat pants on or something like that. So go check out Kirby's channel. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. It's Tina. Thank you, John. Thank you, Janet. Tina. Kirby. John. He's newer to the channel here. Mario. I'm missing someone. Tony. There he is. And that's another one. My brother entered the sport. Tony Bostoni. Go check him out too. And I believe Mr. Krasker. He's always up on top, and then as I scroll up, I forget. So again, and Donna made an appearance saying thank you for dinner. You're welcome. And when am I live next, John? That is a good question. I have steaks in the fridge, but it's too hot to do that outside. However, I just bought some cast iron pans, brand new in the package, right over there. So I might do that on the stove top, just sear everything, both sides and all around, and then finish it off in the broiler. I know it's not air fryer, but I'll probably do some air fryer sides, whether it's broccoli or potato or fries or something like that. And if you buy fries, if you end up buying fries, do yourself a favor, stop buying your fries, get a good knife or get one of these crinkle knives. I have it listed in the description towards the bottom. They don't sell this one at Amazon anymore, but I did link another one, and I make crinkle fries with this. You will never buy bagged fries again if you do that. And we'll see you on the next one. Air fryer unplugged. Thank you.